Good morning, everybody, and this is your Forex day trade setups for today. So yesterday we kind of almost got to the measured move. You can see this line here with our measured move. There's a measured move there, and that level is 122484. So I suspect we more than likely going to try and tag it. This pin bar here is a bit of a worry. So if we do get above it, that'll nullify it. But if we don't get above that pin bar, then we have a little bit of an issue brewing. Okay, so there's your pin bar there. Let me just take one of these levels here. So that's basically the high of yesterday. And you'll see we're kind of flirting with it at the moment. So yeah, so if you're long, I'd move stops up to underneath this level here, and your take profit is here, or alternatively your take profit is right here. So after that, I think look for a pullback or a breakout and pullback before looking for another opportunity to be long. US dollar, Japanese yen, still sort of drifting down slowly. No real structure back in amongst all the moving averages right now. Not entirely sure what to make of this at the moment. It does look like it's kind of rangy and sideways right now. And you can see most of yesterday we had the initial fall, basically broke through this level and then just floated around with this level. So what's transpiring at the moment, this 109.091 is the area that we need to pay attention to. So that could be the rejection of here. The problem that I've got is all this consolidation here. So basically, for a continuation to downside, I would expect a break of this range. So that would be 108.841. So you're either selling off the top here, or you're selling on a break of this area. So break and retest of this area, then you're looking for a continuation to downside. So we've got a flip of all the moving average on the hour now as well. So trend could very well be reversing to downside. That's just something to keep on the radar. May just bounce around here, or alternatively just flip and move back to the upside. So 50-50 call right now as far as I'm concerned. Whenever you see a range that's taken a whole day like this, or most of the day like this, then typically you can pick a direction of which way it's going to go. So at the moment we are heading down. I suspect we should see buyers come in down at the bottom of the range and then move it up, and we'll have to wait and see when the structure breaks. I think that's what I'd be waiting for. British pound, Japanese yen, kind of missed this level to the upside of 155.175. Look at my oscillator starting to cross over, starting to group. A bit of a warning, there's a bit of diversions on the one oscillator. So you can see highs there, and that's lows. So to me, looking at it at a glance, we have a bit of a flag. There it is there. And we have a pretty strong magnet to the downside being a gap, but the trend is up. So just flip it to the 1 hour, and when you see that, that's something again which you don't want to be trading. So very similar to US dollar, Japanese yen, just going sideways, basically going nowhere. So I'm sitting on the side with that. Trend is up at the moment, does look like a bit of a flag, but above the moving averages and in a range. I think I'll just wait for some structure on that one, sit on the sides. Euro, British pound. So we were looking for a continuation of the downside. That kind of didn't happen. So got this one wrong yesterday. We're still in a downward trend. We're coming back up to test this level here of 0.86244. But let's just get to the hour, and you'll see the previous test wasn't really a test. You can see it was a close above it and then immediate reverse off it. So this is the level we need to watch. So 0.86244. If we're going to hold that, so if we bounce off that, then we definitely have some opportunity for continuation to the downside. But we're in amongst the moving averages here. We've just got a crossover, and pretty much moved up yesterday, lots of barbed wire, and then continuation. So yesterday's candle, the daily candle, was a fairly strong one. We're now flirting with the upper end of that bar. So yeah, 50-50 call as well. I think for we're going to need to get above structure, and the first bit of structure is 086244. So we can get above it, come back and hold it, then we're looking for a move back to the upside. Do have a very strong magnet up there as well. And I suppose from a technical perspective at the moment, we have a low, lower low, then a higher low. So in other words, a rounding bottom, cup and handle. You could even make an argument for an inverse head and shoulders. So there's a lot of structure here indicating that this is a consolidation range after a downward trend, and the downward trend hasn't been that strong. I mean, it was really just the one day, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days of sideways motion. So yeah, I think that's the level I'm paying attention to at the moment. So I'm not going to try second guess this one. 086244, reclaim it, come back, flip it into support, then we can start looking for opportunities to buy into this. Okay, anyway, that's it for me. Hope it helps, and we'll catch up with you later. Cheers for now.